3-minute round 3 are underway.
Hometown girl, both of these ladies are pretty tall for this strong. That's a big shot. That's a big shot by Gina Gooden.
It's over.
Yeah, she followed it up with a beautiful combination there. Big knock.
Señores, la patada que conectó la Super Meli y todavía no se le ha sacado de encima la chocolate a la mano izquierda también con poder de parte de la Super Meli.
Los momentos, mira cómo patea a la pierna, ya la chocolate estaba herida, después es 1-2 y patada en la cara.
Sí, señor.
¿Sabes qué? No hay patadas tan efectivas como las de rodilla. Y esta entra tantito abajo de rodilla. ¡Ay! Combinaciones perfectas.
Double up the jab to the chest, throw the elbow.
Oh! There's that elbow.
Setup. She saw it. She started circling and then threw that head kick, flipped her with the foot. It wasn't the shin bump. It was still enough to put her away. Wanted to make sure she was going to stay down, going in for the kill there. But no celebration out of her. She's been here before.
Do outro lado
Mas não
está
conseguiu terminar a luta.
Andreina Rocha, mulher blindada.
Verdade. Agora vai.
Agora termina. Termina o combate por nocaute.
Totuși, într-o competiție sportivă, ne permite să mai facem câte o glumă, dar rămânem la acest nivel. Schimbul de lovituri de ce nu a fost bună, dreapta și pica la moda sportivă olandeză. Ce lovitură a încasat este nocaut făcut Ox de această lovitură cu brațul drept. Schimbul de lovituri de ce nu a fost bună, dreapta și pica la moda sportivă olandeză.
右で飛び込んでくるかな。エミリの左ミドルがもろに。
primeiro minuto e 30, começou muito bem a Ana Paula, mas aí foi a Liza, depois ali dos 40, 50 segundos, entendeu o timing e começar ela a trabalhar a combinação. Olha, mais uma mão pesada.
Yeah, I know when I try to walk, it's like, what do you do? Ice it down? Ooh, good left hand, that might end it. Again, the right hand from Lomona, that's gonna stop it.
He see too much.
It took so much. You're gonna feel for Alejandra, accomplished fighter, and I guarantee you this is much different than she looked over the last 2 years. She said she was locked in. The proof is in the pudding. That looked like a locked-in fighter.
And one thing that's very nice to see is you see that they only have their very
time. And you know what I like about Cavalcante? Every time her opponent moves to Cavalcante's right, she throws the right head kick. And when they oh my days!
It's over.
Oh my days!
Oh, she's amazing!
What a statement by Cavalcante tonight. Wow.
Wow, Cavalcante looks real confident, real relaxed, using her reach, advantage. What a beautiful...
The raw power of a body shot is often underestimated in MMA. Yet its impact is unmistakable when delivered with precision and purpose. In this electrifying 23-minute compilation, the spotlight is fully turned on the unrelenting ferocity of female MMA fighters who have perfected the art of ending fights not with blow to head, but with crushing strikes to the body. Every knockout captured in this video is a masterclass in timing, technique, and toughness. These are not fluke finishes. They are calculated, deliberate, and devastating. Fights ended with rib-cracking knees, liver-crushing hooks, and body kicks that echo across the arena like a gunshot. Female fighters bring a unique intensity to the cage, and when they attack the body, it's with the intent to break their opponents from the inside out. The compilation opens with a stunning display of precision, a left hook to the liver that lands flush, sending the opponent reeling backward, her face contorted in pain. There's no scrambling for position, no attempt to retaliate, just a slow collapse to the mat, hands clutching her side as the referee rushes in to stop the action. The audience erupts, not just in shock, but in admiration of the sheer technical beauty of the strike. That's what body shot knockouts offer. They reveal the deep science behind fighting, where one strike, perfectly placed, can override a fighter's will and conditioning in a heartbeat. Each finish in the video tells a story. Some are born from grueling exchanges where both fighters dig deep, only for one to find that perfect shot that changes everything. Others come early, a single strike that catches the opponent off guard, ending the fight before it's even had a chance to develop. The video transitions seamlessly from one brutal finish to another, showcasing an array of techniques, from snapping front kicks to knees and clinch, to thunderous roundhouse kicks to midsection. The diversity in execution underscores just how many ways the body can be targeted and destroyed in MMA. In one unforgettable moment, a fighter feints high, drawing her opponent's guard upward, before slamming a right hook into the liver. The delay in reaction is classic. The recipient freezes, takes a step back, and then buckles, knees folding, breast stolen, unable to defend herself. It's not just the pain that ends the fight. It's the shutdown of the body systems. These knockouts are surgical. Fighters who land them have studied anatomy as much as striking. They know exactly where to hit and how to do it with maximum efficiency. Throughout the compilation, there's a recurring theme of patience and setup. Many of the fighters shown don't rush their shots. They work the angles, mix up their levels, and draw reactions before launching the decisive strike. The result is often a moment of pure violence that looks effortless in execution. There's a calm, calculated energy in the way these women dismantle their opponents, and it's a testament to their fight IQ and disciplined training. They've drilled these combinations hundreds, if not thousands, of times. When the moment arrives, their body simply executes. Another highlight in the video captures a spinning back kick to the solar plexus, perfectly timed during an opponent's forward rush. The impact sends her sprawling backward, gasping for air, unable to rise as the referee waves off the contest. The slow-motion replay shows every detail. The twist of the hips, the snap of the leg, the collapse that follows. It's brutal and beautiful all at once. Body shots like these aren't just about power. They're about exploiting momentum, recognizing timing, and having the courage to throw strikes that leave you exposed if they miss. Each knockout is unique, yet the aftermath is always the same. Pain, surrender, and awe. Opponents ride on the canvas, paralyzed by invisible damage. They are not unconscious, yet they cannot continue. It's one of the most humbling ways to lose a fight, because the mind often remains willing even as the body shuts down. For the victors, there's often no wild celebration, just a nod of respect, a glance of satisfaction as if to say, I knew that would land. There's an artistry in their violence, a quiet confidence that speaks louder than any roar of the crowd. As the compilation moves forward, the viewer becomes immersed in the rhythm of impact and consequence. Some fights are finished with knees during a tight clinch, where one fighter pulls her opponent in and drives a knee directly into her stomach or side with shocking velocity. The opponent tries to push away but is caught again, and this time it's too much. She crumbles, folds, and the ref jumps in. These moments of close-range brutality emphasize the importance of leverage, body control, and muscle memory. The diversity of fighting styles in the compilation is another standout. You see Muay Thai experts deliver crushing knees. You see boxers fire off tight body hooks that sneak under the guard. You see kickboxers throw roundhouse kicks that land like a whip. Wrestlers, too, play a part, using their grappling to set up body strikes during transitions. Regardless of the base style, all these women have one thing in common. They know how to end fights in a way that leaves their opponents broken and breathless, yet fully aware of what just happened. In one of the most violent sequences, a fighter relentlessly targets her opponent's body with a barrage of strikes. Left hook to the ribs, right kick to the liver, followed by a jab to the head to keep her opponent guessing. Then, with perfect timing, she doubles back down to the body with a final left that lands just beneath the ribs. Her opponent's legs stiffen, her eyes widen, and she sinks to the canvas in agony. It's a combination that shows how effective bodywork can be when it's persistent and varied. It breaks the shell, it breaks the pace, and...
Lovely right hands of Lewin. McHugh coming forward. McHugh up. There's another one. Oh! What a right hand! Knockout, baby! What a right!
sıcakta karşılaştırır yani.
Да, очень правого бэкхенда сблизилась со своей оппоненткой, затем нанесла удар слева и правый уже был.
The audio throughout the video also enhances the experience. You can hear the impact, the thuds, the smacks, the sharp inhale of air as the strike lands. You hear the crowd react. You hear the commentators shouting, "That's to the body," or "She's hurt." These visceral elements pull the viewer into the moment, creating a connection that goes beyond just watching a fight. You feel it. You wins. You understand why this type of finish is both feared and revered in the sport. Some of the most dramatic knockouts in the video are deceptive in their simplicity. A short body shot in the pocket, a quick kick during a reset, a sudden knee as the opponent leans forward. Moments that could easily be missed if not for the dramatic reaction they provoke. These strikes don't always look like finishers, but when they land clean, the damage is instantaneous and irreversible. They are the quiet killers of the sport, sudden, brutal, and definitive. The video also shows the resilience of the fighters who absorb these blows. Some try to fight through the pain, staggering back to their feet or attempting to clinch to buy time. But the body rarely lies. A liver shot takes away more than just breath. It takes away control. Legs stop responding. Arms drop. The brain remains alert, but the muscles disobey. These scenes are difficult to watch, but impossible to turn away from. They are a testament to the reality of combat sports, a place where willpower alone isn't always enough. By the time the compilation enters its final third, a theme of respect begins to emerge, not just for fighters landing the shots, but for those taking them. These women have trained for years, enduring grueling camps, strict diets, and countless hours on the mats. And even when it ends in a painful collapse, they show heart, composure, and dignity. There are no cheap shots, no taunting, just competitors doing what they've trained to do. And when it's over, there's almost always a moment of acknowledgement, a nod, a touch of gloves, a word of respect. The final minutes of the compilation feature some of the most devastating body finishes of recent years. Fighters known for their stand-up prowess unleash highlight reel-worthy strikes that send shockwaves through the sport. A liver kick that lands perfectly mid-transition. A spinning heel kick that digs into the ribs. A body punch that ends a 5-round war in the 3rd round. These moments are forever etched in the memory of MMA fans because they represent more than just physical dominance. They show strategic brilliance and emotional control under pressure. When the screen finally fades to black, the viewer is left with deep appreciation for the overlooked violence of the body shot. Unlike headshot knockouts, which are often fast and flashy, body shot KOs are slower, more intimate, more painful to witness. They show a different kind of mastery, a mastery of anatomy, timing, and emotional restraint. The women in this video aren't just fighters. They're tacticians, artists, assassins with gloves. Top female body shot knockouts in MMA, 23 minutes of brutal finishes, isn't just a collection of highlights. It's a tribute to the overlooked and underappreciated science of body striking. It's a showcase of the finest examples of controlled aggression, technical precision, and the type of finishing power that doesn't rely on brute force but on knowledge, experience, and killer instinct. For fans of MMA, it's a must-watch. For students of the game, it's an education. And for the fighters featured, it's a legacy carved into the sport with every perfectly placed blow to the body.